U 是这么写的，优先。好的。
我这把它
尺子。哎，对了。
Education is free here. That's it. Parents, learning Chinese as a grown-up is not learning easy. Chinese is not like eating porridge. What I'm saying, you probably know that Chinese people get lots of homework. So my son is in grade 1. I can't really say the homework is too much, but he does get nothing about Chinese. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rhoda and this is my YouTube channel. If it's the first time on this channel, honey, just bless me by subscribing to my channel and join the family. So I'm out here. It's evening. I took my son here to his boxing class. These days he's getting a lot of homework and yeah, I can't really help him. This is something that I appreciate about me here in China and my son studying here in China. I know that I can't do that homework for him and I can't help him. So I just came here a bit early, like a half an hour earlier, and I asked the guys here to help him do his homework. One thing I like about Chinese people, they are always ready to help, you know, irregardless. They are always to help. If you ask, they help. You just don't assume or just think they are not gonna help or react or something. They're just so helpful. So the moment I pull out the practicing paper, because you know next month on the 7th they will go on summer vacation, so now they are preparing for the test. He's in grade 1, but normally grade 1s do not write tests, but in the last semester they will have something, you know, to just review their grade 1 so work. You know, so they just gathered around and try to help him do the homework. And the thing is, my son is not like he doesn't understand. He does understand, but sometimes he can't read. And if somebody reads for him, he will know. You know, Chinese is so hard. And you find with the 4 tones that comes with it, that's the most confusing one. So if I try to read, probably my pronunciation is not that great when it comes to pinyin, because China has 2 types of writing. They have the pinyin style and the characters, you know. So the pinyin are the same as what we have in English, and we can read that. But then the tricky part is on the sounds, you know. So sometimes each letter has like 4 sounds. There's a dog coming here, and the dog is so serious. Look at that, guys. No one is with it. So I was just thinking maybe it would jump on me and bite me. But anyway, the dog is gone. So, like I said, the pinyin comes in 4 tones, right? So sometimes when I read, I may sound it as the 2nd tone or the 3rd tone, whereas the word is the 4th tone. So in that case, he will write a character corresponding to the tone that I read to him. And in most cases, I'm not right. It's I may be wrong. You know, my pronunciation may not be that okay, that great. So finding the Chinese people would be helpful because they know the difference between these. You know, see, this is a bus. People are traveling, y'all. Look at that. I'm really, really thankful for staying here and yeah, and my son going to school here because I get a lot of help. Yes, I get a lot of help in terms of his study. Thankful about that. Okay, guys, I am by the lakeside here. I can see a couple of people fishing freely here, and it's a good day. So yeah, what am I saying? I'm saying yeah, in China, you find that most people are really helpful. Like if you ask, they help for sure. So today, he came with this huge paper and I didn't know a thing. So we, you know, as easy as it is, but they were also kind of like asking me, this homework is a bit too much, it's too hard, even for them, not just for Tyler. Some of them, they were even doubting or checking their phones, you know. That's how hard Chinese is. But the good thing is they always know when they find online, they will know which one is correct and which one is wrong. So it's easier for them to do that homework, right? So I asked them, and they helped my son. They really left whatever they were doing and, you know, join forces and help him, and his homework was done in no time. This is something that I'm really thankful about living in China, honestly, and my son studying here in China. And one thing you must know about Chinese people is if you ask, you ask and help you. And if anyone have been to China before or lived in China, you can literally tell that a stranger on the street can just leave whatever they are doing to help you. You know, it could be you are lost, you are trying to find a way, you are trying to go somewhere you don't know. They will help you. They can even take you there. That's how kind they are. So yeah, that's something that really warmed my heart today, and finding this help. You know, normally this homework would take us a long time. If I was gonna do it with him, it was gonna take us probably an hour or more. Not just an hour, it was gonna take us maybe ages to do, because you know, I'll have to do research, ask people and stuff like that, which is not easy when the homework is being done by me, you know. So I'm really thankful for the Chinese people here, and me being in China, and my son studying here in China. Yeah. So some may wonder, like, anyway, if this is so hard, why are you sending your son to the Chinese school? Okay, let me tell you why. I have an option of being in another place, as you know. Like, if you've been following me for the longest time now, you probably know my life history. Anyway, for the sake of those that just join us, and probably you haven't gone through my channel to find out more about me. By the way, I am married to a Chinese man. My husband is living in Korea, which is an opportunity for us. We could have been living in Korea, but I decided that it was not right for us at this moment, because one, my son was trying to start school life, and for me personally, having studied Chinese for the longest time and how hard it was, honestly, I'm not ready to learn another language. So that explains the reason why we decided not to join my husband in Korea and just stay in China and send my son to the Chinese school. Of course, some of you may say, why don't you send him to the international school? That's a good question. Of course, I do have plans for him to go to the international school. But first, he is Chinese. So I want his Chinese to be at least better before I transition him to another, you know, language learning, before I transition him to English, because I don't want a case whereby he'll grow up not understanding Chinese. He's Chinese. And to tell you, based from experience, learning Chinese as a grown-up is not easy. It is easier learned by kids, you know. It doesn't, learning Chinese is not like eating porridge. What I'm saying, learning Chinese is really hard, and there's a lot of effort that needs to be put in it. But I think if a child learns Chinese from childhood, I mean, if a person learns Chinese from childhood, it's better than learn as an adult, you know. So I just decide to send my son to a complete Chinese public school, and also save some money during this time, because Chinese schools do not pay money. You only buy uniform, that's it. But for school fees, education is free here. So I mean, for the first 4 years of his education, he will just be in a Chinese school. That's what's, irregardless of paying money or school fees. But I think that is important for him to have basic Chinese, you know, than struggle if I send him to the international school right from the start. Again, it's another reason why we didn't go to Korea, because for me, I learned Chinese as an adult, and learning a new language, like especially languages with characters, is not easy. So based from experience, I just decided I don't want that thing again. So I just, ni hao. Okay, there are just people here I'm just meeting. But well, I'm walking. Why am I walking at night around this place? Because I'm waiting for Tyler, of course. He's doing his boxing class. All right, so yeah, based from my experience of learning a language, I wouldn't want him to go through the same. So that's why I decided that he goes to the Chinese school from the word go, and maybe 4 years later, I can transition him to an international school where he learns everything in English. That is the reason why. I guess I've answered some of your questions you might have. We had 3 options. 1, to go and live in Korea, which means we both will be learning a new language, which I didn't want. 2, I had the option of sending him to the international school from the word go, but I think it will be unfair for him when he grows up, because he will struggle with learning Chinese again. So I didn't want him to go through what I went through, so I just decided to put him in the Chinese school. He can struggle now, but he grew to understand more and more as he go to the next grade 2, right? So that's the reason why I decided to send my son to the Chinese school, and that's why we are facing all these hardships, because I don't understand Chinese to that extent. Although my spoken Chinese is better, but the writing part of it and the deep understanding of it and following the curriculum, to be honest, I can't. It's still very hard for me. Okay, guys, I hope I've explained some of the questions you might have. Okay, guys, if you have watched to this and you are one of the kindest people and probably you love what I'm doing, so thank you so much. And I hope you've subscribed to my channel and also share this channel with other people that you know. If there is anything you want to know about channel, just let me know in the comment section. And if you have a video request that you want me to cover in my channel, just let me know as well in the comment section. I will try to go find out and do my research and bring it to your screen soon. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.